Okay, so I'm at a very familiar spot here now. The trail actually goes back into the bush here on the right hand side. You can see also that someone has gone up this hill here. I suspect they just went up there to check it out. I did that once myself. In fact, the first time I did this trail, I thought that the trail did go up that hill. Like it was in the summertime and I couldn't see the trail on the right hand side here. And I'm always saying, Jim is going to laugh at me now, but I'm always saying, next time I come, I'm going to put an arrow on that tree, that birch tree there. Why is it not focusing? Yeah. And actually, I was thinking about that. As I was driving up here today. Don't forget to bring the slagging tape and the thumbtacks to put the arrow on that tree. I was saying to myself. And wouldn't you know it? I forgot it. So, but I'm not that disappointed that I forgot it this time because it is so cold today. If I had my hands out of my gloves trying to put that arrow on that tree, they're gonna freeze. So yeah, it's one of these days I'll do it, but not today. as it turns out. Yeah, so there's hardly any breeze in here now that I'm back in the bush. Very nice. Yeah, another thing I wanted to say about I was given that story back there at the pond and how to connect with the life that you are. Another thing I always do is I always think of how grateful I am for the life I've had, because I've had a pretty good life. Like I say, it wasn't a rich life, let's say, in money-wise, but it was certainly rich in the things I was able to do and the health I had to do those things, and the health that I still have after all these years to do anything I wanted to do, you know. I never take that for granted. I mean, a lot of people will hear me talking about different things and they might think, well, he's got it good. They think they've got disabilities and stuff like that. But I don't think that at all. I always am grateful for everything that I've had in this life, and that goes a long way into having an enjoyable life. Being grateful for what you have, no matter what you have. If you have a lot or if you have a little in your mind, let's say, being grateful for it is one of the main parts of having an enjoyable life. So think about that. A lot of people won't get that kind of stuff. They'll think, like I said, they'll think it's a lot of hocus pocus and all this stuff. They're the kind of people that will be lost in their minds for their entire life. They'll die not knowing what life could have been. So yeah, but for anybody who's on the edge of discovering that for themselves, it might help hearing it from someone who's been there and done that. Okay, so we're going right here into the bush.